Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news. All right, so things are heating up in the NFL, and the Seahawks could be at the center of a blockbuster trade that might reshape their offense for years to come. Rumors are swirling around a potential deal that could see Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Ja'Marr Chase heading north to Seattle, in what would be a seismic move for the NFC West. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Is this really happening? Well, sources close to NFL insider Adam Schefter are whispering that the Bengals, currently struggling at 5-9 with their defense giving up over 30 points per game, are looking to rebuild. And one of their main strategies, trading away Ja'Marr Chase, one of the most explosive young receivers in the league, in exchange for 2 first-round picks from the Seahawks. This move would be massive. The Bengals, dealing with a defense that's been leaky all season, especially after losing cornerback Chidobe Awuzie to injury, are prioritizing rebuilding their young core. They see Chase as a high-value asset, but also recognize that his hefty $28 million cap hit in 2026 could be a burden in a division that's as competitive as the AFC North, especially with the Steelers eyeing their own rebuild. Cincinnati wants to turn their attention to bolstering their defensive line with high draft picks, and moving Chase could free up around $24 million in cap space, which they could then redirect toward developing their offensive line and drafting a young cornerback to fill the void left by injuries. Meanwhile, the Seahawks, sitting at 8-6 as of December 20, are eyeing this opportunity with both optimism and strategic intent. They've been building a solid, if somewhat balanced, team with a focus on a dynamic passing game. Post-Metcalf trade, the offense has been averaging around 220 passing yards per game, which is respectable but leaves room for explosive plays. Adding Chase would take their aerial attack to the next level, giving Geno Smith a true one receiver who can stretch defenses and create mismatches. Chase's ability to dominate with elite stats, 85 receptions, 250 yards, and 11 touchdowns in 2025, makes him a perfect fit for Seattle's offensive scheme. Think about it, Chase with his explosive playmaking ability could be the missing piece that elevates the Seahawks' offense from good to great. His yards after catch, YAC, average of 6.4 yards, which ranks among the top in the league, combined with his 14.7 yards per reception means he's not just a possession receiver but a deep threat as well. His career stats, over 500 yards and 42 touchdowns in just 70 games, show that he's a proven playmaker. And even with a knee injury that sidelined him for 2 games in Week 6, he's proven to be resilient and reliable, especially when considering his big play ability on over 30% of his routes. Seattle's offense, already featuring Tyler Lockett and JSN, would become a nightmare for defenses with Chase on one side and JSN on the other, creating mismatches and stretching defenses thin. The projected increase in receiving yards, potentially boosting to over 400 yards, would significantly elevate the Seahawks' passing EPA, which currently hovers around plus 0.16, pushing it closer to plus 0.33 with Chase's addition. That kind of upgrade can totally change the complexion of a game, especially in close playoff battles. Now, tactically, Chase's presence would open up the run game too. With defenses forced to respect his deep threats, the run game, led by Walker, who's already rushed for over 100 yards this season, would benefit from more space and less pressure. It's a perfect recipe for a balanced defense that can attack on all fronts. And in terms of playoff odds, this move could propel Seattle from a plus 500 long shot to a plus 600 contender, turning them into a legitimate Super Bowl threat. The Seahawks, with their improving defense and the addition of a game-changing receiver like Chase, could become one of the hottest teams heading into January, especially with their secondary facing tough challenges against teams like the 49ers, who are passing for over 240 yards per game. But let's not forget, this isn't just about patching up the offense. It's about making a statement. If the Seahawks pull off this trade, it's a clear message to the rest of the league that they're all in, ready to contend for a Lombardi once again. With their coaching staff led by Pete Carroll and offensive coordinator Shane Waldron, they've shown they're not afraid to make bold moves. This kind of trade, reminiscent of the move the Chiefs made for Tyreek Hill back in 2017, could be the defining moment that pushes Seattle over the top. It signals a shift toward an even more explosive, aggressive offense that can match up with the best in the league. Of course, nothing's set in stone yet, and there are always risks involved in trading away draft picks for a star player. But the potential rewards? A top-tier receiver, a playoff push, and maybe even a deep run into February. The Seahawks front office, especially GM John Schneider, has always been known for their shrewd negotiations and eye for talent. If they see Chase as the piece that can elevate their offense and help them finally dethrone the NFC West Giants, they'll make it happen. And with the current state of the NFC West, where the 49ers and Rams are also loading up, this could be the move that makes Seattle a true contender again. So what do you think, Seahawks fans? Is this the kind of move you want to see your team make? Would Chase be the perfect addition to help unlock the offense's full potential? Or do you think they should hold on to their picks and build through the draft? Whatever your thoughts, it's clear that the offseason could be more exciting than ever, and this rumor, if true, could be just the beginning of a new chapter for the Seahawks. The division is wide open, and with a move like this, Seattle could be stepping into a new era of dominance. Keep your eyes peeled because the NFL offseason is about to get even more interesting. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you think Chase would be the perfect fit? Are you excited about the possibility of Seattle making a bold move this offseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seahawks news. This offseason could be one of the most thrilling in recent memory, and you're right here with us, ready to experience it all. Whether it's trades, draft picks, or free agency, we'll keep you covered. So buckle up, Seahawks Nation. Big things are coming and the future is bright. Let's go, Seahawks.